Yo, what's up? What's on, boys, man? It's your boy T-Dog. And if you guys haven't already, man, leave a like on the video. I promise I'm going to earn it, y'all. Subscribe up if you're new. Hit them post notifications, man. We're on the grind. You know, we're coming up. I appreciate y'all. Now, real quick, just get right into it. I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to dramatically improve your striking. So maybe you can pick up some easier rank wins and maybe beat some guys you probably wouldn't have beat otherwise. So, starting off, I'm just going to let you guys know this is a fight that I was losing if you base it off of knockdowns and sheer head damage. Now look, coming off rip, there's a few things I wanted to initiate. I wanted to stand my ground. That's my first tip to you guys. Don't let someone just barge or block without throwing anything back. You know, of course you can get countered, but you can get countered with about anything. So you might as well throw, if you feel what I'm saying. So don't let someone sit there and butcher your block, especially with Piotr Jan. The second thing, and this is probably even more important, always come with a game plan. The first round of the fight should definitely be used to create a game plan. It shouldn't be to, you shouldn't just come in the first round trying to get a knockout or come in the first round to, to do that, to be fancy, anything like that, right? The first round, it's cool to get knockouts then, but the first round should really be used to, come up with a game plan and really think of how you're going to take care of your opponent. I just paused the thing on accident. But yeah. So the first round, my first thing, or my second thing really, but it's the most important one is to come with a game plan, right? So my game plan here, just to give you guys some insight, is to kick his legs because Piotr Jan is very powerful, and I'm not trying to deal with that. It's also to stand my ground, so not let him completely shred my block. So kick his legs, stand my ground, and on top of that, I'm trying to read what he's throwing. So right here, he's throwing, he's throwing like jab straight and then a hook. Most times it's jab straight and then a hook, but he'll delay and throw a rear hook. Like look at jab straight, and then it'll probably be a hook or another jab straight or something. Jab straight before it, hook, jab straight. Look at that. See what he's throwing? Jab straight, hook, and front kick. It sounds simple because it is and it works, but if you read what he's doing, you have a lot more success at coming up with a game plan to beat him. So my game plan, okay, after the jab, we're gonna slip because you're not throwing jab hook, you're just throwing jab straight. So after the jab, we're gonna slip, throw our straight out there, and then probably fire off a leg kick. Boom. And after the jab straight, we might sway back and probably catch a good rock if we time it right. And that's exactly what happens. But letting you guys know, I was losing this fight, y'all. You're not gonna be perfect every time. So that leads into my next point is don't deviate from the game plan. Just because you got rocked or you got dropped. Unless the game plan is clearly not working, look at that. We're getting good hit reactions off of them. But even if just because your game plan isn't going absolutely perfect doesn't mean you need to scrap it completely. There's hiccups in the road. Just keep on going, man. You feel what I'm saying? So he's doing a lot of jab straights and he'll do like a spinning elbow then a hook. So then a front kick randomly. So my goal here is really to like I said, kick the legs, not let him shred my block, and get some counters off, get some good counters off. Boom, there's a hook right there. I'm starting to realize that he's throwing spinning elbow hook. I remember yeah, throw it again, you know what I mean? But this is the end of the first round, and after this first round, it's where you start to see, I'm not perfect, so I start taking a whooping, and if you follow these tips, bro, you can definitely, salvage some fights that you probably would have lost if you didn't know these things. And it's not even crazy complicated, man. It all comes down to making reads and coming up with a game plan, and just understanding the mechanics of the game. So you're not gonna let someone sit there and shred your block. Look at my block. It's going down with every single punch. It's going down bad and my head's flashing. So rather than, look at that, boom, fire off. Rather than sit there. Now hold on, let me explain to you guys what happened there. So, pointing out the fact that I make mistakes. So look at that. Now look. I throw a jab straight low kick, right? Hold on. I sway back, uppercut him. Now, when I sway back and uppercut him, I know this took a good chunk of his head health. So I figured, all right, I just hit him in the head. He's gonna block his head, right? Jab straight, low kick. He checks my low kick. So that lets me know, okay, this guy's really worried about his legs, and I say that because obviously I've invested time into the legs, and also, right, after I hit him, took a big chunk of his head health, he's still blocking low after a 1-2. If I fired off a head kick there, I would have rocked him. So I made that read, and I made the read right. But me being, you know, not perfect, I got overzealous, and rather than wait and you know capitalize on this after maybe landing a few more low kicks, I do this. I made that read and immediately tried to make him pay for it with a hook straight head kick. Right. Look at it. Boom, straight, and then you know he doesn't let me get another. Look at that. Look how low my stamina is, and then boom, straight, absolutely floors me. You know, there's a hook, uppercut. I sway the uppercut, block the hook, and you know, get out of it. Now, here's another tip for you guys in terms of surviving. I'm pretty good at surviving a beating. You guys have probably seen me on some like prize challenges, getting beat up and not dying. Look, so right here, he throws the hook. The hook, I think it grazed my block right there. So when you get rocked, I'm gonna teach you guys how to survive getting rocked. Majority of the time. So when you get rocked, right? If you're still, you know, this is, you know, obviously not, you know, if you're not completely zombie dead and everything about you is hurt. But no, listen. So if you get rocked, right, and it's a nasty rock. That rock wasn't terrible, but it was pretty, you know. So look, he throws the uppercut. Now look, right there. So one more time, rocks me. The hook grazes me, so I take note of that. I'm like, okay, he just threw a round strike in terms of like a hook or like a head kick or some type thing, or a spinning elbow, or, you know, like he was throwing. So next is going to be a straight strike, or one that's straight up the middle, you know, round or straight up the middle. I'm like, oh, he's going to throw a straight up the middle strike like he's been doing. It's patterned. Boom. That comes into making reads. So I knew that was coming. Boom. Slip the uppercut. And rather than do something crazy here, like try to counter it or try to continue bobbling my head, look, I'm fine. You see what I mean? I just look at that one more time. Look at that. Slip the uppercut. Now I'm fine. Completely fine. So no, I just block the hook regularly. Don't do anything extra. I move out of danger, and I'm back to trying to set up my offense. So I mean, like, just to show you guys, I'm not perfect, but if you know keep these things in mind, you know, you can definitely you can definitely do good things. You know, definitely beat some people he may not have beat. So right here, I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that he's really worried about his legs, and I'm getting the chip damage off. Look at, ooh. Now look. This is foreshadowing right here, if I've ever seen it. Now look, I tell you guys what this guy does all the time, right? It's either a jab straight or a round strike. It's straight down the middle, or it's a round strike. So there's the round strike. I'm like, it's going to be like a jab straight, or like a, no, there it is, either a round strike. He likes to double up on those too. So right here, it's going to be a round strike or one down the middle, which is a jab straight, or a jab or a straight. I'm like, he's probably going to throw a round strike, because I'm right in his bubble, right? I make that read. I'm right next to him in hook range. So he's probably going to throw a hook like he's been doing. Boom, throws that hook. Now, something as simple as a check hook, something as simple and, you know, not even like, you know, it doesn't do that crazy damage, right? As a lead hook got him in this much trouble to where, boom, I rock him with the uppercut. And now look, I made a read right here. He made that one mistake, and I made a read right here that completely won me the fight. I'm gonna show you guys. Boom, jab, straight, uppercut. I throw that uppercut, and I'm like, okay. Now look, this goes into the next tip. Look, if you know what someone does, or if you find out what someone does when they're rocked, you basically, I'm not gonna say you've won the fight, but you definitely have an upper hand in the fight. If you like, you could be getting destroyed and you rock the guy and see what he does when he's rocked, and you rock him again, and then, you know, just because you know what he's going to do, you just get him out of there. Now look, he sways his head back. Keep that in mind. I threw the jab straight uppercut, he sways his head back. I actually threw a jab straight uppercut straight because I saw him sway back. I tried to catch him with a straight, but it was too late. So I back off, throw that low kick right there. Now, I didn't get overzealous. So look, I'm retarded, y'all. I don't want y'all to see how I won. I'm retarded. See, I'm foreshadowing because I'm dumb. Sorry, y'all. I pressed the button on my keyboard. Anyways, let me see the part where I rock them. Sorry, y'all. So basically, the whole point I'm trying to make here is, here it is. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. Sway the hook. But look. So jab straight, uppercut. He sways it straight. He sways back. Now, rather than get overzealous here, I do what I'm supposed to do, and I go back to the game plan. That's another thing. Don't deviate from the game plan if you don't have to. Boom, low kick, because it's working. Boom, low kick. That's two low kicks. Uppercut, hook, straight, keep it modest. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got the rock. Boom, front kick. Really mixing them right here. We got the rock, but we realized, okay, the finish wasn't there. Going back to the plan. We go for the low kick right there. Okay, now this right here. Now look. I'm going to show you guys something. Boom. Uppercut, uppercut. He sways completely. Boom. Rocks it with the hook. Now he goes uppercut, hook. Here's another tip to survive getting rocked. Majority of the time when someone throws a rear uppercut and then followed by a hook, it's either going to be a straight shot, so like an uppercut or a straight, or it's going to be a hook. So you got to choose. You're going to sway your head, to avoid the straight strike, or duck, or even go back to avoid the round one. So I made the decision to go back because this guy's really hook happy. So I'm like, all right, he's going to be a hook. I know it's not going to be a straight. Boom, I sway the hook, but it tracks me. I want y'all to see that. I guess maybe I timed it wrong. Y'all let me know. Let me know if I timed it wrong. Look at that. Uppercut, hook, sway back. I think I did it early. Yeah, and he caught me coming back. But yeah. So I made the right read there, but I still got dropped. So he does a good job here of mixing me up. And this from him was actually really smart. From him was really smart. Rather than continue trying to, he gets me down and puts me in a really bad position that could have ended the fight if my defense didn't hold up there. So shouts out to him for that. That was actually really smart. So now this comes more into the game plan. This goes back to the game plan, or making reads, right? I'll say making reads. You want to know what your opponent's trying to do, whether it's what they're trying to set you up for, or you know what I mean? So look, he goes to side control, yeah, all right. But look, my point here is this guy really trying to hold me down, or is he just trying to get good damage off? Think about it. Is he really trying to hold me down and secure the round, or is he just trying to get damage? He's trying to get damage. So boom, right there, boom, pre-deny. I didn't deny that. I pre-denied. I denied before he even, But this is a striking tips video. I'm just, putting you guys inside my mind. So another real quick read right here. So he gets, I get him in half guard to sweep him, and I'm like, okay, does he really want to wrestle me here, or does he want to either create immediate damage or get up? Because he doesn't want to wrestle. He wants to create immediate damage or get up. So I know he's going to go to half guard. I mean, to full guard. He's trying to recover guard so he can either A, get up, or B, get a sweep and, posture up over and over. Yeah, like everyone else does. Like everyone does. So I pre-deny that. Boom. Get the denial and go to work here. So y'all going to see. Posture up. Boom, 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 boom. I only throw hooks here because I didn't want to get, didn't want to get countered. I saw that coming in terms of the, expecting me to pre-deny. Another tip, don't always pre-deny when you deny before you even, see something. Just, mix it up. Pre-deny sometimes and then deny. Now, right here, this is IQ again. He flips me. Does he want to wrestle me? Does he want to tap me out? Or does he just want to inflict immediate damage or get up? He wants to inflict immediate damage, for the striking. So when we get back up, he can beat me up or get up. So what does he do? Tries to posture up again. Deny it immediately. See it coming. You feel what I'm saying? And then I, not being dumb, deny that again. I'm really just, I really did. The ground game here really saved me in this fight, per se. I mean, not necessarily, but it really did do wonders for me in terms of, getting to recover my head health. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely got to recover my head health. So then here, we're, just trading shots. Look at my head health, man. It's flashing from him just punching me. We get the denial there. Boom to the head. We get the denial there. Boom, boom. We're just getting some good damage. He's able to, get out there. And now here, me just trying to be smart. I'm not going to try to mix it with straights and hooks to get swept. I just want to break his block in a way. I want to diminish the health of the block. And I'm going to show you guys why later so it can help with my setup and make him move his head. So he feels threatened if I throw two strikes. Look at that. Boom! Catches me on the way back. I see that now. I back swayed a little too early and got caught. So yeah. We got dropped there. We lost that round. We got so good. I think we got a good rock, but we lost that round. We definitely lost that round. And now 1, 2. Look at my head out flash. Look at my block flash. And I missed a low kick there because I'm not perfect. 1, 2. He's really throwing out those 1-2s, but I'm sticking to my game plan. Throwing the low kicks. Not necessarily letting him shred my block. Look at that. I'm trying to initiate, trying to meet him in the middle. Look at jab, jab, straight. The straight bleeds through. He does a jab, jab, straight. I sway off the side of the straight. I didn't want to let him break my block or get too much bleed through. So you can already tell both of our head outs are low. Mine's probably lower. So I'm really trying to boom. Now look, it's really this simple, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the fight, and I'm gonna show you guys why it's the end of the fight. You were like, damn, T-Dog, you were just like, last time you were on the feet, you just got knocked down. Well, keep in mind, on the ground, I landed some good damage, and I made my reads in the first round. I think it was the first round when I rocked them, or the second round. So look, boom, that's the read I made in the first round. He likes throwing straight strikes, which I believe he threw right before. Yep, look at that. Look at that, beautiful, y'all. Look at that. He likes throwing straight strikes, 1-2s, 1-2, and then he likes, after that, throwing hooks, boom. Uppercut, rocked him, the same exact sequence. Now instead, I'm gonna show you what I do instead of throwing. Look, 1, 2. I wait for him to sway his head back. I wait. I walk forward. 1, 2. He does it again, but he's not in good range. High kick. Fight's over. It's really that simple, y'all. You want to make a game plan. Stick to the game plan. Don't deviate unless you have to. You want to make good reads, which also obviously goes into the game plan. And you just want to know what your opponent's actually going to do. It all comes down to having a good game plan, right? I gave you guys some extra little tips. Hopefully this helped you guys striking out a lot. If you guys want anything specific, any specific tutorials, please let me know. It's your boy T-Dog. I appreciate all the new support, man. We're growing. I love you guys. It's your boy T-Dog. I'm out.